We've been monitoring conditions along our coast all afternoon.
Let's take you back to Carteret County, check in with WNCT's Zach Maskovich live in Morehead City. Zach, what's it look like out there?
Ken and Shayla, well, it's the wind has definitely picked up here since we last saw from Brandon Truitt. Right now, we heard Jerry say the last time they heard from Morehead City, winds of over 70 miles an hour. I'm going to show you how strong these winds are by walking into it a little bit. You can see the water coming right at me. I weigh about 180 pounds. I normally do sports. This is the most athletic stand-up I have ever done. Got to brace as these winds blow. So if you don't have to be outside, which none of you should have to be outside, do not come outside. We know that the shelters are open. The newest one opening at Newport Middle School. If you haven't gotten there yet, you might be better off just hunkering down where you are. These winds are getting intense. You can see the trees blowing around right now. Over Carteret County has said that over 27,000 people are without power. That includes us here where the Not On Your Side team is staying. Me, Brandon Truitt, Connor Kick, and Carvon Harrington. We are currently without power right now, but we are doing our best to make sure that everybody sees how dangerous these conditions are out here right now. We got lots of blowing wind, water, and everything trying to, as this hurricane is starting to get closer and closer to eastern North Carolina. Again, if you have not been outside, do not come outside. It's more of a do what we say, not what we do kind of situation out here. This wind is just whipping. We've seen some damaged buildings earlier. Brandon Truitt and I walked around Main Street down here in Morehead City, along Evans Street rather, and we saw a lot of buildings that were getting torn up, a lot of shingles flying off roofs. We've seen hanging lights. So things are not really all that safe right now. And within the last half hour, I'd say, we've gotten the really big contingency of rain and mixed with wind. We've seen periods of time where it's not really raining all that much, but we are still getting the big wind gusts. Right now, we're getting a combo platter of that with the wind and the rain as Hurricane Florence gets closer and closer to eastern North Carolina. But I just want to say how proud I am of this team down here in Morehead City. Brandon Truitt, Connor Kick, and Carvon Harrington. What they've been able to do in these storms is nothing short of impressive. So we're going to keep you guys updated as long as we can stay safe out here. Right now, again, just high winds, heavy rain, a lot of wind blowing around. We have not seen really any flooding to speak of as of yet, but I'm sure that could change at any moment as we've heard Jerry Jackson talk about all the different kinds of flooding that can come with storms. So for now, let's send it back to Ken and Shayla in the studio.
All right, Zach, thanks. Sports anchor Zach Maskovich. It's all hands on deck whenever we're in a situation like this with a hurricane approaching the coast. Zach did a great job in front of the camera there. He's been behind the camera for Brandon Truitt. Connor Kick, as he mentioned, and Carvon Harrington have been down there all day long. Our crews all over eastern North Carolina. Courtney Allen, Nicole Newman, Kerrigan. It's just, I hope I didn't leave anybody out.
Oh, absolutely.
They've been doing a great job. You know, we're sitting here in the studio trying to bring you information that we can gather here, but it's those crews out in the field really in the thick of things, getting all the information and the amazing pictures.